So I am going to try these energy gels. I've never had them before. This one is the GU birthday cake flavor. Has 450 milligrams of amino acids, 60 milligrams sodium, and no caffeine in it. 100 calories. And so I was going to try it. You know, being in my 40s, upper 40s, I love hiking, but I want to do whatever I can do to make my hike more enjoyable. So today I'm hiking about 19 miles or so, and this is a very intense. This has about 4,500, 4,600 feet of elevation gain, and I've gone about 5 miles now. I've gone about 3,000 miles or so in elevation. That's 3,000 feet of elevation gain, and so, you know, I'm not feeling worn out by any means, but I'm definitely feeling it. And so I had a friend of mine, you know, that's about my same age that likes to hike. Talked to him and said, hey, you know, what do you do in these situations to give you a little bit of energy boost? And he put me onto these GU gels, energy gels. And so I was going to give these a try. I think they're mostly designed, mostly used, I guess, by runners and ultramarathoners, ultralight runners, whatever you want to call it, trail runners. And so, you know, they use them about every half hour to every hour. Whereas I don't think I'm really going to do that. You know, I'm going to use it as I need it. And so, like I said, I'm not feeling worn out, but I definitely have another, 5 miles of elevation gain here before it goes downhill. And so I want to go ahead and give myself a little boost and see what this does. They say that it takes about 10-15 minutes before you start feeling it. So I'm going to go ahead and down this now, let you know what I think about it. And I'll let you know. All right, so here we go. Gonna give it a try. And it does taste just like a birthday cake, just like the icing on a birthday cake. Pretty thick consistency, but it's not bad at all. You know, need a little water to wash it down, but it's really good. The flavoring is really good. Yeah, takes just a little bit of chewing, but it's really good. So we'll see. I'm going to give it 10-15 minutes. I'll report back to you, let you know how I'm doing. All right, back on the trail, and it's been about a mile has gone by. I wanted to give you a little bit of follow-up here. And so on that GU gel, you know, it definitely has a good flavor to it. It has an aftertaste that kind of lingers, and I think it's probably the salt that's in there. But makes you want to drink water, which is fine, because it actually needs that water to help get it in your system and circulating. So, you know, not a problem with that. The flavor is fine. And so, you know, I've been going about a mile or so, give or take, and I definitely can say that probably the last 15 minutes, I can feel that it has kicked in, that it's just kind of topped up my fuel tank and given me a little bit of extra boost, and I'm making pretty good time. Whereas I'd kind of slowed down there the last probably 2 miles or so, probably a mile or so, I'd kind of slowed down, and so I can feel that boost and that little bit of energy that's going to help me keep going. And so on the trail, got a lot of ascent to do, and looking forward to making it back down. I've got a couple more of these different flavors that I'll try a little bit later on if I need them, and so I'll update you if I need another one, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, finishing up my hike here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I've hiked about 18 miles. I've got just a couple more to go. I've gone my elevation gain so far. I went up 4,600 feet, and at this point I'm down 4,100 feet. So just a little bit more to go before I'm finished with the hike. And so, you know, I wanted to give a close out here to the GU energy gel. Let you know what I thought about it. So what I did end up taking one more, probably as I started the downhill. So as I turned around and came back, started coming back, I took one more, and I took it's the Tri-Berry, and it has, there it is, and so it has amino acids, sodium, but it also has about 20 milligrams of caffeine. Because I just noticed as I was coming down, I was really tired. I've been up since about 4:30 this morning, on the trail at 6:30, and so like right now it's about almost 5 o'clock in the evening, and so I was tired, and so I did notice that it did give me a pickup. So what I liked about it is that it did give me a burst of energy, which I liked, and I think that would be beneficial in a case where, okay, if I know I've got a particularly tough section of hike coming up, and I want to go ahead and fuel up for that, then I'll take this, take one of these maybe 20 minutes or so before, because I noticed it did take about 10, 15, almost 20 minutes sometimes for it to kick in, and for me to start feeling it. So I'll take this maybe 15 minutes before that section of hike, and then I'll have the energy that I need to push me through that. What I didn't like about it was that it just really didn't last very long, and so I was pretty disappointed in the amount of time that I got out of the gel here. And so I guess that's probably why they tell you to take them every 30 minutes. But in my case, I don't think I'll be doing that. I think if I do buy some of these again, I picked them up at REI. If I do buy some more, then yeah, it'll just be like that, stick in my pack. And if I know I have a really tough section coming up that I want a burst of energy, then I'll go ahead and pull one out and take it. But it's definitely not going to be a replacement for any of the nutrition or any of the other supplements that I take at this point. And so, for your need, depending on what you need it for, it may work out for you. For me, I think it'd be nice to have just as kind of an energy pick me up, just a boost, if I need that. So overall, flavor was pretty good. The Tri-Berry, definitely not my favorite flavor, but it wasn't bad. Just had a Tri-Berry, so it just had a berry flavor to it. I did like the birthday cake a lot. That one was fantastic. Has a pretty thick consistency, probably like honey, maybe a little bit thicker than, a little bit jellier than honey. It's hard to describe that. I had to chew on it just a little bit to get it down, but after I took it, what I did notice with the first one, I took it straight away, didn't really drink a whole lot of water, and so it started making my stomach hurt a little bit. And so once I started drinking some water, it kind of thinned it out a little bit. The second one I took and immediately drank probably 250 milliliters, 300 milliliters of water, and it did fine. So overall, happy with it, glad that I tried it, and who knows, it may work out for you. Get out there, get some hiking done, enjoy the day.